everybody, and welcome to Playthings of the Gods. This is the D&D stream that we're going to be doing every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. EST on the LB Hack'em Up channel. I'm LB Hack'em Up, and welcome to my channel. A few things before we get started. Thank you for the subscriptions. Really appreciate it. If you want to participate in the game, I'm thinking about things that I could add for channel points, but for now we have the bit redemptions, which are below. You can give people advantage. You can name an NPC. Just make sure when you do it, you put who you want it to go to, or you put the NPC name in the chat. For now, I just want to go and say that today is 14th March, right? 13th March?
13th March.
13th March, the 7th day of, and you are loved, and we appreciate you, and we are glad you are here. Like I said, I'm LB Hack'em Up. This is my channel, and you can find me here. If you want anything else, I will be on the Twitters. But for now, I'm not alone. I am joined by these lovely ladies, and we're going to go around and everyone's going to introduce themselves and say where they can be found and what they do, starting with Savvy.
That's me. Hello. I'm Savvy. You can find me at Savvy Seaworth on the internets. I'm mostly on Twitter. That's where I tweet about my schedule and all the things I do and when I am going live. Most days out of the week, you can find me at twitch.tv/game nights. It's game with 2 G's and nights with a K. That's where LB and I just were until 7 p.m. I'm there most days. On Sunday nights, I am obviously here. And then on Monday nights, starting this week, I'll be on twitch.tv/Colonomicon, playing Monster of the Week at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think that is it. I'm updating my schedule currently, so I'm going to have it pinned to my Twitter, so there will not have to be a quiz later. You can just check my Twitter for what I'm going to be doing. Tonight, I am playing Alfena. She is a Centaur Circle of the Stars druid.
Solid. I'm sorry I'm louder than you guys, but I am the DM, so I have to have God voice.
You deserve it.
Thanks. Next up is Sarah.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah. I'm at the Hype Goblin on all the social medias. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm the only one I'm not on is on Facebook. I refuse. But yeah, you can follow me on any of those to find out where I'm at and when. I'll be playing Nizmat, the Druid Barbarian, the Wild Magic Barbarian.
Ooh.
It's late for me.
Trying to chomp my style. Out the gate.
And Tanya's next. One of the new friends to our channel.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tanya. You can find me of the podcast I do where I pretend I'm an 8-year-old boy. It's called Spider Facts with Billy, and you can find that on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. And tonight I will be playing Moxie. She is a tiefling bard from the College of Glamour.
Yay! Also new to the channel, my dear friend Kelly. Say hi.
Hi, my name's Kelly. I am playing Nazira. She is a drow and a rogue. She's super fun. I don't have a whole lot of social media, but you can follow me for on TikTok for Shorty Kel, or if you want to follow my professional page, it is Kel Behind the Chair. I do a lot of hair stuff on there, so you're welcome to follow on either one. That's about it.
Cooliosis. And Rachel. Last but not least.
Hello, everybody. I am Rachel Elizabeth. I will be playing Talon, the Elven Ranger, tonight. We are both she/her. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, where I inconsistently stream things like Dead by Daylight or Skyrim, because that game will never die to me. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rachel Elizabeth with a Z in the middle instead of an S. And that's it.
Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Everyone has gone through. We've met all the players and who they're going to be playing. We just haven't met the characters yet. So I guess I'll give a little bit of overview, this is a D&D 5th edition game based in the Sword Coast, but will not linger there forever. It's my version of the Sword Coast, so it's not by any means accurate, but it is, kind of overarching in that area. There are some homebrew things that we are going to have going on. So if you see someone take a potion and it gives them max health back as far as what a potion can give, that is the reason. Don't worry about it. And yeah, so I think if everyone's ready, we can begin this amazing adventure. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Chad, are you excited? Woo! I can hear him from here. Okay. So, again, basically, backstory of the Forgotten Realms is there. So all the gods are very similar, but there was an event that happened 50 years ago, and it changed a few of the gods around. So I will lead off the story with that. So let's get started. 50 years ago, the fates of the plains shifted and the pantheon was rewritten, an egregious attempt for power. The Raven Queen, with the aid of Mask, god of thieves, pulled their magic to seal off the outer plane from those of the inner, shutting out the gods and cutting them off completely from their worshippers, and more importantly, their source of strength. Luckily for the gods, Lythander foresaw this darkness fall and on the pantheon and placed a beacon of his light into a human, creating a child named Valrea. When the girl was ready, a wizard named Blink trained her with a heavy heart sent her on her path, for he knew in the end what she would have to do. Along the way, she gathered friends that would stand by her and help save the inner planes from destruction. Haji, a human monk with a love of cucumber water and a sleight of hand magic. Elcor, a half-elf bard, in love with all things beautiful, including himself. Jacob Pondon, a human fighter and rightful heir to the Pondon shipping empire. Tifa Donardo, elven rogue, master spy and assassin with a blood-soaked history. And Solstice, human paladin of Lythander. His kindness and caring nature kept the team on their path even when the darkness began to take him. Hearing whispers of these 6 companions, the Raven Queen took precautions to protect herself. She removed her once elven soul from her body and hid it away in her castle in the Shadowfell. She began searching for the heroes and managed to pierce the mind of Solstice, slowly drawing him into her service in a grand deception. Soon his soul was within her grasp as her ultimate weapon. When the battle against the gods began, Jacob, Haji, and their crew took to the skies, forcing Mask aboard and removing any shadows he could slip into. Mask was surprised by the power and cohesiveness of the group and began to calculate a way out. As he attempted to flee, Jacob opened a portal using his ship to a demiplane created just to trap the god, so he would be lost forever. But he had a plan of his own, and Mask grabbed Haji, binding him with magic. Mask had thought he won, but with a simple look and not a second thought, Haji gave a smile to his friends and kicked off the ship, dragging Mask with him into the demiplane as it closed. Haji was lost, but the battle raged. It was then that the Raven Queen revealed her secret weapon, and she took over the mind of Solstice, making him attack his friends. The boys drew him away, allowing Valrea to fight the Raven Queen head-on. This pleased the queen because she knew no matter how powerful Valrea had become, she simply could not be killed. What the Raven Queen didn't know, however, was that a member of the party was missing. On their journey, Elcor had made a bargain for a very powerful weapon that could destroy a god's soul, and Valrea devised a plan. Tifa had been sent down to the Shadowfell to find and kill the soul left behind by the Raven Queen. Valrea's final blow to the goddess cracked her mask, revealing a mouth with jagged teeth and dried, torn lips formed into a smile. It wasn't until the Raven Queen looked into Valrea's eyes that the smile faded and she realized that something was wrong. As her consciousness slipped out of her godly form and into her hidden soul, she found a new pair of eyes looking down at her. Before she could act, Tifa thrust her blade into the queen, destroying her soul and allowing Tifa to absorb her portfolio, ascending to godly power. She would come to be known as the Blood Queen. The forces of the would-be usurpers surrendered to Solstice, and Solstice was released from the mind control. The companions gathered one last time, embracing and saying their goodbyes. Valrea then used her beacon of light given to her by her father to destroy the block and free the outer planes. This broke Valrea's body, but her father reached out and pulled her to him, and in doing so, he gave her godly abilities and a new portfolio. Valrea now sits beside her father as the goddess of inner light and kindness. It is said that she will visit those true of heart, granting them good dreams and good luck. The three men left behind parted ways. Solstice faded into the world, seeking peaceful and quiet life. Jacob, vowing that he would not rest until Haji was found and returned, took to the ethereal plane and began his search for his dearest friend. And Elcor continues to travel the world to this day, singing the praises of his adventuring party and spreading their story, making those who would listen remember their sacrifice and bravery. So that is the new history. Like I said, that was about 50 years ago, but where we should start for this story is in the beautiful little typical town of Daggerford, which is about 117 miles away from Waterdeep. And I know that because I had to look it up today. Anyways, we have our dear friends hanging out doing stuff, and I'm gonna go around and we'll see what your characters are doing. First of all, Savvy, where are you right now?
I am with Moxie.
Okay.
I believe in a tavern of some sort. I think she's performing.
Mhm.
She's performing here. So has found probably in the back because chairs are difficult for Alhena.
Mhm.
Probably has found like a cleared out spot in the back where she can sit and watch Moxie perform.
Perfect. Do you want to give us a brief description of what your character looks like?
Yes. So Alhena is a centaur woman. She's fairly young, probably looks like mid to late 20s. So she has a human upper half, head, arms, and torso, and then the bottom half of her body is a horse body and legs. She has blue hair, as you can see. Her horse body is like midnight blue, almost black, and she has like speckled white. And yeah, she has some pretty easy to see markings, like dark brands that are sort of in the shapes of stars that run from here sort of all the way down her chest and part of the way down her arm.
Very cool.
And she's very excited to be here. She's just grinning.
Is
the
she
whole
ever
time.
not excited to be anywhere?
No. Always excited to be here. She
All
loves
right.
watching Moxie perform. This is like the highlight of her day.
Cool. All right, and Moxie, can you or Tanya, can you give us a description of what Elena is watching on stage?
So Moxie is on stage. Normally, she is the ringleader of a circus, but right now, she's off at this tavern. Can I name it the Bloated Goat Tavern?
Absolutely.
And
Anything I don't have to
so,
name, go for.
perfect. Yeah, Moxie likes to go and perform and try out new material. Tonight, I am playing trumpet, pan flute in between my musical sets. I'm doing a bit of stand up and improv, which is probably unusual for this realm. And I would say it's going great because I always think it's going great. And Moxie's the kind of tiefling that on stage she has it turned on, and when she leaves the stage, she doesn't. She turns her smile off whenever she can. But right
Aw.
now, Moxie is digging it and having fun.
All right, well then, can you do me a favor? First roll of the campaign, can you make a performance check, please?
Ooh, all right.
I had a large hair in my drink. That's just lovely. It's good luck, right? 15. All right.
High
Also-
performance. Lucky for
Yeah,
me.
look at you. All right, so as you are doing this act, it is mid-afternoon. I would say on like if this world had a Friday, it would be a Friday. This is a matinee, I would think. And you have the attention of the whole room. Every time you stop playing music and start doing your stand-up routine, they don't want to like it because they're like, oh, we just want the bard to play music and do, keep us entertained that way. But they're like, all right, this is I get it. That's kind of funny. Like they're reluctantly excited about it. And I think by the time you are done, unless you have a bit prepared that you would like to do, Tanya.
I do not.
Okay.
I will remember that for next time. So I'll get my pan flute out.
No, I meant the stand up, but okay. I mean, you can play
We
music
get
on
like
my
a
channel.
tight
too.
5.
Yeah.
Stand up. Just
All right, noted.
Entertain us.
All right, perfect. So your set finishes, everyone claps in the crowd. The bar owner kind of gives you a nod, or the tavern owner gives you a subtle nod to say that you did a good job. And all right, what would you like to do after that? I assume you want to go talk to your
After-
friend.
Yeah, I see Savvy in the corner. I'm sorry, Alhena in the corner. And I see her fairly often. She comes to the circus every once in a while, and she's always super happy. So Moxie wants to find someone she's comfortable around. So after I'm done, I go back and sit by the centaur.
All right. Would you guys like to have a moment?
it was wonderful.
Thank you so much. It was a little rough in parts because I'm trying all this new stuff out, and these people hate stand up. But I'm working them. I'm getting them.
Oh, I don't think they hated it. I thought it was very funny.
Oh, well, thank you, Alhena.
I did not understand the joke about the rabbit though.
Oh yeah, the rabbit isn't supposed to go in certain places. That's kind of why it's funny. But don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was great.
Well, thank you.
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm unmuted now. I forget that I have two things that I have to unmute. Anyways, Moxie knows the bar owner, and most people here do as well. Rory, she is a tall human with long blonde hair that has been pulled back into braids. And she walks over to the table and pops down a few gold for Moxie and just says, "Yep, I think you're getting better. I think people are warming up to the joke things that you do."
I'm gonna get them to love me one of these days. It's gonna happen.
Who
I'm
could
gonna have
not
double
love
this
you?
gold in a month. Well, thank you, Alhena.
Well,
All about that gold.
if you can come by later tonight, I was kind of hoping you could do another set for like the later crowd when people are a little like drunk.
Can I be drunk a little bit for that?
I mean, as long as you perform well, I really don't care.
Oh yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I'll be by later tonight.
Cool.
Alhena, we don't have anything going on tonight, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Done. Sold. I'll be here.
I will also be here.
Perfect. You have other friends too. Bring everyone. Well, I mean, they'll have to like drink, but I mean, it'd be great to have them all in.
Yeah, the drinking shouldn't be a problem. We'll make it happen.
They like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. Is there anything else I can get you guys?
I'll have another mead if I could.
Yeah, absolutely. Was that one too sweet for you, or do you want to try something a little stronger?
I want to. Yeah, give me something stronger. I need to relax.
All right. she will leave the table, kind of like tapping it as she goes, and moves back up to the bar, getting your drink. All right. Let's move on and see what Nizmat is doing. Where is Nizmat right now? Oh, I can't hear you. Is that me or is that you?
No, it was me.
Okay, cool.
Let's
I always
elbow
just
deep
assume
in
it's
someone's
me.
window boxes right now.
Okay. Are so why don't you give us a description of Nizmat real quick, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Nizmat is she's 6'5". She's a dragonborn. So she has a very cute snoot though for a dragonborn, I will say. If you look on the overlay, DanaeKeener.com.
Mm-hmm.
She's about 17, which is like the equivalent of like late 20s, I believe, for dragonborn because they only live to 80.
Mm-hmm.
She's all blue with some dark blue hair that curves back over her horns. They have a bark-like texture to them, quite different from the typical dragonborn you'd see on the material plane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you work as a groundskeeper. You do freelance stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you just kind of go wherever. Do you only go where you're hired, or do you fix planters even when you haven't been asked to?
Well, sometimes I try to, but I always try to get permission first because you are always supposed to ask permission. It's very hard to ask the flowers here permission on whether or not they want your assistance, so you have to go find the owner of the business, I have discovered.
That's very good. I
Mhm.
appreciate that. So if you don't have a preference, I can place you somewhere where your character is working
Go
right
for
now.
it.
Okay. So you are working on a planter outside of, I would say, um, this is fall, we determines, and you know way
Mhm.
more about plants than I do, so I'm not even going to pretend like I know what plants you're planting. Uh, but you are outside of Praya's house. Praya is a very knowledgeable person in the town. I'm sure someone you've talked to many times, that loves to discuss the Feywild with you. They're willing to learn, and they're a very well practiced magic user. So Praya is she's an elven woman. Uh, you're not quite sure how old she is because of, you know, elf, but she seems very wise, and she's usually wearing she's got sort of a bobbed um, black hair that comes down, and it's got like the sharp cut to it, and it's a little short in the back. She wears sort of red robes and a large amulet around her necklet or around her neck that she's picked up on her travels. She's very proud of it. It glows from time to time, but it's kind of more like of an aesthetic choice, and she's very proud of it. She is at home reading, and you pop in the window to look in the planter box, and she notices that you're there and gives you a wave. Hello, darling. You're doing the flowers today?
Yes, I wanted to plant you primroses, but it's the wrong season, so I'm going to have to plant the tulips now and plant the larger primroses in a little bit.
Right, and the tulips don't come up until later, right?
Yes, they'll come up in the spring. But if
See,
I plant the... Go for it.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. No, I'm learning, so I'm trying to keep notes and make sure that I know what you're doing and when. It's very fascinating to me.
Yes, I will put the tulip bulbs in now. I asked them if they wanted to be here. I think they want to be here. I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite understood how to talk to flowers here yet. But I'm going to put them in now, and then I'll put the primroses on top of them in about a week. And once the primroses pass on, then the tulips should be coming up by then.
And the primroses will not come back, right? Or do they
Do you
come
want
back?
them to come back? I could ask them to come back.
It's very
It's very difficult to
confusing.
talk to the flowers here. I don't understand.
It's all right, darling. I know that this world is very different from your world, and your world is very fascinating. But
Mhm.
it, I'm sure one day you'll be able to speak with the plants. I know that druids can do that, so maybe one day you can.
How do I become a druid?
I believe you'd have to talk to one and find one
Oh.
to train you.
How do you talk to a druid? Do they have their own language? Do they
Actually,
speak the language of the
yes.
flowers here?
They do. They have different systems as far as they have you know how thieves speak with each other. They have like symbols and hand gestures sort of thing.
Right.
They have
Mhm.
that similar thing from druid to druid, but they can also speak with plants as a spell. So perhaps you could learn the spell and not have to go about being a druid.
Oh, I'm not allowed to learn spells. I do have some magic, but it never comes out right with me. Mom always said I should not try to learn magic, so I never did. I studied with Papa instead.
Yes, your mother, the dragon, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. See, I'm remembering things. Long history. I have to write things down, but I am trying. Is there
I have
any,
to write things down too.
is there anything else you wanted to know about? I know that you've had me look up things before. Is there any curiosities that have piqued your mind recently?
Oh, do you have to ask the grass here if it's okay to walk on it or not?
No. I don't believe that they have the consciousness to really care. They also don't have nerve endings, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, good. I wanted to go into the forest the other day, but then I had to cross a pasture and I couldn't remember if I had to talk to the grass or not. And I tried to talk to the grass, but it wouldn't talk back to me.
Yes, remember you can't speak with plants here
Right.
yet.
Correct.
Just have to remind yourself of that. Maybe you should put a string around your finger
Why?
so you remember.
Remember that I have a string? Sorry, she's too dumb.
Anyways, do you have any other plans for today?
No, I was just going to try and talk to flowers again, but if I shouldn't do that, then I won't.
Well, you can do that if you like. However, I don't think it would be very successful.
Right.
Right. Anyways, if you see your friend Alina, please pass him along a message that I have a new book in that I think she might be interested in.
Okay. Oh, Alina's a druid. I can ask her. It was nice talking to you. Bye.
Goodbye, darling. She kind of waves as you exit out the way. All right. What is Naziri up to? Naziria.
Same thing. Do you want me to do a description?
Yes, please do.
Okay. So Naziria is about 5 foot, and she's a little spitfire. She's got kind of like a gray ashen skin, super pale, um, black hair, kind of wavy, and she has it like pinned or braided back on one side. She's got lots of piercings. She works at a brothel, and she also is a part of a deep black market and kind of helps run the whole thing. She's that person where you're like, I know somebody who can get this for you, and she's got your back. So, yeah,
Cool. So are you working at the brothel now?
I am.
Okay. Let's
It's very
clarify.
busy for
You
me
are,
today.
yeah, you are a bodyguard at the brothel. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you do the other thing on the side when asked to, or just the bodyguard?
Uh, if I'm bored,
Very fair. Get paid, man. Uh,
right?
so I'm
Good
gonna
money. Who
fair. So I'm gonna say that you do you think your character knows any games? Like chess or checkers?
Oh yeah, she loves chess. She sucks at it, but she
Mhm.
likes it.
All right. I think that you are going to be playing chess with one of the workers. She is a beautiful young lady. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. I'm gonna bump up your sound in the Zoom call. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently, I don't know how to do this. So we can. I don't know. Sarah, I don't know how to do this. Help.
How high is your desktop audio right now for the Zoom call?
Not very high.
Bump it up in OBS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bump up your desktop audio, and that should bump up the Zoom call overall.
Okay. I hope that works. Okay. Oh no, LB. Yeah, LB doesn't know how to do anything on computers. Oh geez, I've done a thing. Hold on.
It's fine. The IT professional is here.
All of the cameras went away. Hold on. Welcome to the trash fire.
It's a beautiful trash fire. I love it.
Thanks. I don't know why all of them went away.
Did you hide them?
No. Hold on. Oh no. Yeah, everyone's dead. That's it. That's the campaign, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
That's fine. Stall for time.
Yeah, stall for time, everyone.
What's everyone's character's favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, girl.
Mint chocolate chip.
Alhana's
Okay.
never had
Strix.
ice cream.
Oh, we need to fix that.
Okay.
Ew. Chocolate or vanilla with a shit ton of fudge.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Moose tracks.
Ooh.
I love it.
Yes.
Centaur tracks.
Centaur
Yeah.
Somebody write that down. I can't think about that right now. I need that for later.
Okay.
All right.
I'm writing it down.
All right, someone come up with a character question next.
If your character had a zodiac, what would it be? Just kidding, we're back.
Yay!
I had to go through and like I had to put it all on the not right thing and then put it back to the right thing, and then it was fine.
Sometimes OBS just says no.
Not today.
It just quits.
Yeah. Okay, I've forgotten everything that was happening. Sorry. You are at the brothel, playing chess with, I wrote it down. Gweer. Gweer is a, gender neutral, so they, them. Tiefling. And they are, I'm gonna say kicking your butt at chess. They are, you guys are just having idle conversation. So when are you going to be moving away? You said you're not going to stay here for very long. What are you going to be doing, us?
I'm not entirely sure. That's kind of up in the air at the moment, but the thought's there. Slowly making a plan.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to live for a long time, so I guess you have a lot lot of time to do it, right?
Yeah, I do. So it kind of helps, so I can kind of take my time on it, and I don't have to rush.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, we appreciate you here so much. You're very strong and very nice to us, and we really, yeah. I mean, you kind of kicked the ass of a lot of people in town. They deserved it, honestly.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. And now they know better whenever they come back. So.
Yeah, and you're able to get us those really nice fruits and the Centaur track ice cream.
Yes.
Came around, guys.
I love that too.
But you can get anything, right?
Oh yeah. What do you need?
Well, I was thinking that I'd like some like taffy. I used to go to the shore all the time with my mother, and we'd get like saltwater taffy, but I haven't had it in a long time, and I think I'd have to go all the way up to Waterdeep for that, and that's a very long journey for me.
Yeah. I'll do you a solid. I'll ask around with my contacts and see what I can find.
All right. And I think at that time, you see your employer is sitting at the desk of the reception desk area. She is a human with really curly brown hair. She's almost always eating. Her name is Susan. and she looks up, and you notice this too because you are hyper aware of what's going on in the tavern. A wide-brimmed hat gentleman comes in, and he is kind of a regular. I don't know if you would know his name, but he comes about once a month to chat with the girls and pay for someone's company for the evening. He walks up to the desk, and Susan is there eating, and she's, oh, welcome to the brothel. Yes, I've stolen this. I'm not ashamed of it. Uh, oh, you're back. I'm so glad to see you. You're looking for some company for the afternoon. You usually get about 3 hours, don't you? And this gentleman tips his hat and removes it and just says very gently, "Yes, I as usual would like someone different. I'm still finding my taste, if you know what I mean." And she kind of sits back and giggles. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. You want to get a taste of the whole pot before you go too far in. I see. Well, Guir is available this afternoon if you'd like that. And he kind of glances over at you two. And Guir kind of like sits up straight and like leans back over the chair like, hey, how you doing? And this gentleman nods his head and says, yes, I think that will do quite well. And Susan gives a nod. All right, honey, come on, Greer. It's time to work for a living. And Greer gives you a nod, moves two more pieces, or moves a piece, and says, check. Don't move the pieces. We'll have to finish this later, okay?
Fine. Damn it.
And she gets up. The gentleman like puts his arm out, and she places her hand in there, and they walk off to make pizza together. I don't know. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to accomplish in this silly place?
I think I'm gonna go walk up and talk to Miss Susan or Madam Susan.
All right. She puts down her egg salad sandwich as you approach. Well, hey, how you doing?
Hi, honey. You really need to stop eating those. They smell disgusting.
Oh, really? Is that what's driving away the business? I might need to be more careful about that.
I gotcha. So he's in here quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, he's one of our best customers.
Yeah, I remember him when I was younger.
Oh, yeah. You know, he was here before I took the place over, I think. He's one of them, you know, elven types, so I'm sure he's going to spend a long time being here.
Yeah, he doesn't like to show his face much.
No, he's a very private person from what I can tell, but, you know, he pays his dues. He's very nice. And the girls seem to like him. They say he treats them well.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to be heading into town soon. Do you need me to take care of any business for you while I'm there?
Oh, if you could drop off the deposit to the bank, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I
Do you
will.
need any other business taken care of?
She like starts shuffling through things, and she's like, "Oh no, you know I don't do that sort of thing. I mean, I do this sort of thing, but not that sort of thing. Here you are." And she like hands you over like a manila folder of money.
I like it. And so Nazira's just gonna like tuck that inside of her jacket and be like, okay, well, I'll be back later.
All right, have a good night. We'll see you around, sweetheart.
You too, Susie.
So I have to practice that one. I keep switching into like Irish for some reason.
I like it. A parent was Irish.
All right, perfect. And Rachel, what are you up to? What is your character up to?
I mean, Talon's just a total bookworm, so she's probably just up to her waist in books in a quiet
Mhm.
corner of the library, just wanting to soak up all of the knowledge that Daggerford's library has to offer before, they go wander off on some adventure.
Right, perfect.
So, that's what she's doing.
Why don't you give
She
us a
always
quick
does the
description?
downtime.
Yeah, why don't you give us a quick description?
Talon is about 5'10", 5'9". She is tall, slender, silver hair. She's got heterochromia. She's got one like silver gray eye and one purple eye. And she usually has a intense look on her face. She's little case of RB. What is it? RBF.
Yeah.
She's not approachable. Let's put it that way. So like people just kind of they walk up to her and they're like, you know what? Never mind. Only the brave, only the brave make it past the initial, line. She just doesn't look like the friendliest of elves.
All right. Perfect. So what are you doing? You're in a book, but where? You're in
the library.
Okay.
Yeah, just in a quiet corner surrounded by a bunch of books. She's got like 6 open in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
Just going back and forth between them.
Okay.
Just not paying attention to anything else that's going on around her. She is reading. She is focused.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Or you could tell me, what's your passive perception?
I can look that up real quick. Passive perception.
Oh yeah, everyone pull up your character sheets on D&D Beyond or whatever you use for them. I 100% of the time forget to do that every time, so I'll remind you because I'm an adult.
My iPad just went to sleep, so 17.
So you kind of sense a presence by you. It's not that you can like see something out of the corner of your eye, but you have felt presences before. This seems to be like just a normal, there is somebody watching you. And as you look over to see who or what it is, you see a half-elven man kind of halfway behind a bookshelf. And he seems to be like not eyeing you, but definitely like very much looking at you. And when he notices that you notice him, he kind of just like stops and very like deliberately just goes and looks around like he was definitely not just looking at you.
So I'm just gonna. You just gonna hide back there?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just Are you reading all of those books right now?
I'm, I guess, back and forth between them. Did you need one of them?
Yeah, I'm very. What kind of books are you reading? I was gonna like pull something out of my ass, but I just want to make sure it'd be something your character would like.
Well, she's got a couple books on like demonology open in front of her, and then one random book on botany, which is the one that she's like holding, because like really that's like what she wants to be reading, but she feels like she should be doing like actual research, but like she just really wants to like dive into some like nature stuff, but like she should be doing like real research. And then she's got a couple other books, just random, but mostly like she's got 3 on demonology and then one on botany, which is the one she's actually like reading.
Cool. So he's gonna kind of lean over and like, are you like into like demon stuff? Not like demon stuff, but like, are you interested in demons in some way?
I just, like I just research everything. I just like to learn things.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah. Could I borrow one of those, or use the libraries? Are you done with maybe one of them?
You can have them. I didn't find anything in them that I needed, so she just packs up all 3 and just hands all 3 of the demonology books to him.
He is very thin and string beanish, so he kind of takes them and he's like, "Oh, thanks. What's your name, by the way?"
I'm Talon.
Cool. I've seen you around here before, and he's kind of just like lingering. Uh, so I've like seen you around here before. Do you like live in town?
No.
Right. No. Daggerford, right?
No.
Okay, well you have a good day. I'll see you later. He kind of like runs away. So let us go back to our two friends at the tavern. What are you guys going to get up to this afternoon?
Well, I'm boozing pretty hard for a minute.
It's like 2 in the afternoon.
Basically 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
So who are we
Close
going to
enough.
invite?
We don't judge.
That's true.
Oh yeah, we gotta go find some friends to bring tonight.
Oh, I can go
What?
get them. I can run pretty fast.
Oh, you're just gonna run and go get people for us?
Is there a better way?
Oh, that's badass. Like, thanks.
I thought I would
Who-
just go get them.
Who are you gonna go get?
I don't know. That seems like a question for you.
Oh. Well, okay. We need to talk to shit, what's his nuts? Bolard. Do you remember that guy? Bolard Bowling blah.
Yes.
Bolar. Yeah, Bolar.
Yes.
I think he's around here somewhere. Go find that dude, and I think he knows a bunch of people. He can get people here.
Okay.
Well, actually, can I come with you?
Oh, yes.
Is it weird if I don't know how to say this. I can just walk next to you. That's okay?
Yes, you can walk next to me.
Okay, yeah, let's let's bust move. I'll walk next to you.
Okay.
All of the players don't ask her. Please don't ask her. Please don't ask
I
her.
know.
She has no idea what you're going to ask.
Mm-mm.
I know.
Mm-mm. All right.
Yes, you walk next to me. It's easier for us to talk.
Not perfect.
Mhm.
So I think we need to go find Bolar. He's probably hanging out on a trail somewhere by the woods, I'd imagine.
As you guys exit this tavern, you see Nazira walking with a purpose through the town, just passing by. Nazira, you see her, Moxie and Elena.
Oh, hey, we know you. What are you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Yeah, we've got plans for you. You're coming to my show tonight.
Moxie is going to do stand up.
Yeah.
What is stand up?
I play music, and then I stand up and I talk at you. And hopefully you giggle a little bit to yourself.
Very funny jokes.
Mm.
There
Oh,
is one about a rabbit.
cool. Yeah, I'm fucking down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want to come with us to find Bolar?
actually, I gotta run a few errands real quick, but I'm sure I'll see you around before then.
All right. Tonight. Don't forget. We'll come find you if you forget. Not in a mean
Where
way.
is it at?
Bloated goat. Right here.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I love Rory.
Everybody loves Rory.
Well,
She's awesome.
I will see you. She's fantastic. Well, I guess I will see you guys tonight then.
Sounds good.
Great. That was easy.
So
I'm
would
just gonna turn around and walk away.
would we know that Talon's at the library?
I think it's easy to assume. And
I
Nisbet,
think
if you
after that awkward encounter, I'm probably leaving the library.
Fair,
If he's
fair,
still
fair.
there, I'm gone.
yeah, oh yeah, he is, and he's like awkwardly glancing at you, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Uh,
Just I
Nisbet,
can feel him still looking at me. I'm
Yeah,
like, you know
yeah.
what? I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go sit somewhere else.
Nisbet, if you want to be walking through town, now is a good time to be doing that too.
She's very much looking for Alhina right now.
On a mission, Nisbet rounds the corner and sees your friends all hanging out. Nazira is trying to leave the conversation, and this might be a good time for that.
Boy, am I easy to find.
The
She
blue
will
Looking to-
charge-
beacon.
I was just
You will
casually
charge-
reminding myself of how tall I was.
She will charge right up to Alhina and just grab her face gently. Can you speak to flowers?
Uh, yes. Are
Do
you
you
wanting
also-
them to speak back?
Yes.
No. Well, I should clarify. Not yet.
When you can you ask me if, or not ask me, ask the tulips if they liked that I planted them in the window boxes?
Oh, yes.
Good.
I
Also,
can
please
ask
know if I have permission to
the
walk up
animals. They might be able to ask the plants.
Okay. You can talk to the animals?
Yes.
Oh. Is that why that squirrel was in your window the other day?
Yes. We were talking about the book I was reading.
Oh. Are squirrels nice?
Some of them.
Mm.
The flying one's very nice.
Squirrels fly?
Some of them.
Do they have wings?
No.
Oh. How do they fly? Are they magic?
I didn't ask.
Oh.
Some of them have how to explain? It's like extra skin.
Hmm.
And they go like this.
I knew a blue squirrel in the Feywild. His name was Mahogany Bramblegriddle, and he did not like it when you stole his acorns.
Well, nobody likes it when you steal from them, Nismet.
I didn't know they were his. He just buried them and forgot they were there, and then he said that they were his. I had to give them back anyways.
Oh. I'm sure we can find some other ones.
It was quite the scandal.
Moxie can never get used to these conversations, no matter how often she's around.
Nismat has been holding Alina's face this whole time.
She is not even remotely uncomfortable. She doesn't know she should be uncomfortable.
Just still holding Alina's face. Turns to Moxie. Hi, Moxie.
Hi, Nismat. Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Anyways,
Oh, Moxie
Hey,
is
what
why
are you
we
doing tonight?
here.
yeah, what are you doing tonight?
What am I doing tonight?
You're coming to the Bloated Goat. That's what you're doing tonight.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you knew what I was doing because I didn't know what I was doing.
Moxie is going to do a
Perfect.
show.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of show?
Little of this, little of that. You just got to show up to find out.
Okay. I'm excited already.
She tells
Okay.
very funny jokes.
Oh, okay.
About rabbits, you might like the rabbit joke.
The rabbit one is very funny now that I understand it.
I'm very excited for it.
So we've got another friend to find.
Who?
Still.
Dallin.
No, you don't. Here she comes. Down the street.
And I know she doesn't like a ton of attention. So I'm like, yo, Talon!
Can,
Talon, what's up?
can I ask real quick, how tall is Nismet?
She is she a tall girl? She's 6'5".
Oh, okay. We're the same height.
Yes.
So just these two very tall weirdos like, oh!
I'll just turn your head.
There are people on the street that kind of like glance over at you guys. You kind of, people in this town know you guys well enough to like that you're not quite an oddity. You're still odd, but they're not like, oh my god, a fucking centaur. They're just like, oh, those guys. But as soon as Moxie starts yelling, kind of everyone's turning their heads to see who she's yelling at. So, Talon, there is a lot of attention drawn to you right now.
I'm not odd. My mother said I was perfect.
I am your mother.
Yes.
That is
Hey,
nice of
guys.
her to say.
Talon, what are you up to? What are you doing? Where are you
Nothing.
going?
I just had to send Root off to the woods because, he was making people nervous. Sitting
Oh.
out on
Is he
top of,
coming-
having a blood hawk sitting out on top of the library was freaking some people out, I guess. So I had to.
Why are they freaked out? He's so
I
cool.
don't- I mean,
Yeah.
I like him. You guys like him, but just
Yeah.
general townspeople. He's just making everybody a little more carnivorous bird. I don't know. It's just kind of
Nah.
probably freaks everybody out, I guess. People that aren't used to him. So yeah, I had to tell him
Hey.
to go hunt and hang out in the woods, and
He told me the other day he caught a squirrel.
yeah, it's his favorite thing: squirrels and rabbits.
Was it a flying squirrel?
Did it fly? Did it talk?
I'll have to ask him.
Hey, Talon, what are you doing
Yeah.
tonight? What are you doing?
I was just gonna go read somewhere probably, or
or
something.
or you can come to the Bloated Goat tonight and watch me perform. Just say yes. That's all you gotta say.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Yes.
We will all be there together.
What a coincidence. We all have the same plans.
Yeah. Nazira's coming. I don't think she wants to, but she'll come. Or we're gonna go find her.
I still
She'll
need to
come.
go.
If there's booze, she'll come.
That's true.
Well,
There will
yeah.
be booze. Rory's flinging drinks for us, so we're good.
It is an
Nazira is
establishment
still
with alcohol.
standing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because I got shit I need to take care of now.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
left. Sorry,
Hey, you're standing behind the
I-
centaur. Couldn't see it.
You're all below my eye line.
The 5 foot tall elf hidden.
I'm fucking adorable and you know it.
Little shorty.
We don't disagree with that. But I'm 5'5", so I have a lowish point of view.
Well, I couldn't leave because Moxie was kind of holding on to my arm, but I'm gonna go now. So, because
Do you want some company?
Yes.
Okay. Talon wants to go with her because
I will take you away from the uncomfortable.
Well, and Naz just gets the silent, we don't have to talk when we're around each other. We can just be. Just chill out. I don't have to interact socially.
I like it. We just, walk away from the adorable weirdness that is there.
From the colorful ones.
That make me uncomfortable with friendship and being nice to me.
We're going to break them down
Don't
eventually.
understand emotions.
What are we breaking down?
Her walls. We're breaking her walls down. Figuratively, we're not breaking anything, Nizmat. We're going to make her comfortable with us.
Oh, we should get her a pillow.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's really nice of you. Let's get her a pillow. Or we can make her one.
Can you make things like that?
I can't make them.
Okay. Well,
My
then we'll
grandmother
buy her a
tried to
pillow.
teach me sewing, but my hands are very big. And
Oh,
needles are
Nismet
okay.
holds up
very
her
small.
dragonborn hands. I'm not
And
able to thread the needle.
we both just stand there holding up our hands, staring at Moxie.
All right, looks like I'm going to make the pillow, and you guys can help me get fabric and feathers to stuff this thing with. But we'll
This
do
I
that
can do.
another time. We don't need to make a pillow right now.
Okay.
What are we going to do right now?
I don't know. I'm out of ideas now.
I could try to find the squirrel to talk to the tulips.
That would be great.
Let's do it. I'll just follow you guys. Let's go.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna go look for a squirrel to talk to the tulips. And the other two of you are going to the bank. Okay.
I'm sorry. Did you think we were gonna do something useful?
No. I just wanted to, I wanted to make sure they're not going off and doing something like that. So, Nazira and Talon, you're able to go to the bank and make the deposit very easily. It's not a big deal, because that is what you do. And then, is there anything else you guys wanted to do in town, or just hang out, sit quietly somewhere? Oh no, I think Kelly froze. Ah, I can hear you. I cannot see you, but I can hear you. My love. Come back.
Naz, do you have any other errands to run?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. The storm! The storm has taken her.
No.
Oh no.
Alright, well let's pop back over to the other girls. And we will
I'm
see.
back.
Ah, hi!
Oh.
I'm
Hello.
back.
Yay!
Hello there.
I
Oh
see
no.
you scare
You
me
need
when
to
you do
drag
that.
us around now.
Okay, so you guys drop off the stuff at the bank. Is there anything else in town you wanted to do specifically?
No, I just head back to the brothel, and I invite Talon to walk with me there.
Perfect. It is a quiet. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'll go. Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
I'm comfortable at a brothel. I'll go.
I like it. I have some more demon books that I found. Did you want some other ones? Because I know you were interested in that.
I mean, I haven't found what I was looking for in any of the demonology books, but I'll let you know if I need anything else. Okay. But thank you for finding that one for me that I couldn't find anywhere. That was really helpful. But I think I'm moving on. I don't think it's got the answers that I'm looking for. So I'll just keep researching. I'll figure it out eventually. But thanks.
You're welcome.
A cat jumps out of the street and very close to you guys. All right, you guys make it to the brothel. Susan greets you as you enter. Talon, have you been around the brothel before?
I have been in before to see Nazira, just to like pick something up or just to stop by when I was in town to see if she needed help with anything. Because I know it can get a little rowdy, and an extra person's always helpful if they need some extra muscle. Not that I'm very muscly, but just the resting bitch face, just kind of scares people away. But yeah, so I've been there like once or twice before. So Susan's a familiar face, but we've barely spoken a few words to each other.
Cool. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze and then I yawned instead for some reason. Okay. So as you walk in, Susan gives Nazira a nice wave and oh, how you doing? Did it go all right? Everything taken care of?
Here's your here's your receipts and your slips.
Oh, thank you. I always worry about taking them there myself. It's so dangerous. Carrying money and stuff. That's why we have you here.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon my manners. You're Claw?
Talon, close.
Oh, it's close. Do you want any egg salad?
No, thank you.
Okay, I was putting it away, so I thought I'd ask before I do it.
Very
all right.
polite of you.
Oh, stop. Since you're back, Nazira, I've been having some trouble with the under the back of the building. There's that little area, and I think there are rats getting under there. Do you think you could go check it out for me?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. You could bring your friend too. Where's your bird? Don't you have a bird? Like an eagle or a tycoon or something? Yeah.
He was making some people nervous, so I just sent him to go hang out in the woods.
All right.
Actually, he'd be really helpful with getting those rats out.
Yeah. He would have been. Too bad he makes people nervous.
Well, he's welcome here anytime.
All right, well, let's not speak for everyone. We don't want to make the customers uncomfortable. But I appreciate it.
Well, next time you have a rat problem, I'll bring him.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hopefully this will solve it. You probably just got to patch that little spot. Anyways. Anywho. Yeah, that's all I'm sorry. I got in that character and I just went. And I don't know where I went, but I'm back now.
Oh, you bought me a new toothbrush.
Is that a new toothbrush? No, I think that as you guys move through, it's been Nazira, it's been a couple hours since you've been back in town, back from town, running errands and stuff, talking to your friends. So as you guys are walking through the building to go to the back door to get back under the house, you see the same gentleman coming down the stairs. He's looks as immaculate as he did before, and he kind of like just tilts his hat at you guys, gives you a nice little smile, and moves out of the front. He paid when he came in, so yeah. But the back of the brothel is a very plain, like it's just a Midwestern house that has like that crawl space underneath, and there's like a little bit of it is broken, so that somebody could get under there for maintenance, but also like that's where there's been a couple like cat births under there, and some rats problems before, so you can probably figure out an easy way to get in there if you'd like.
Yeah, so my character is like kind of looking at it and like, okay, well, and then she gets on her hands and knees and just kind of squeezes her way through the tiny little hole because she's very tiny herself. And she's just crawling through the crawl space to find those rats.
All right, cool. You have night vision, right? Dark vision? Night vision. Boo-wee! Like they turn on. Yeah, so you're able to crawl down there a little bit. Talon, are you joining?
Nope. I'm gonna hang out outside. Nope.
Fair.
I've lived in the woods enough. I don't need to crawl in anywhere where there's a bunch of rats. I know what awaits her underneath, and then I'll go in if she really needs assistance. But like, I'm just gonna hang out outside and just like toss her tools if she needs them.
Cool. I think Nazira, could you please make a either a perception check or a investigation check?
Sure, investigation.
Okay.
16.
16. All right, yeah, you were able to find a few rat droppings, and you see an area that there seems to be a nest in. You don't hear anything scratching right now, and you kind of do a sweep of the under area, and it seems like there's a couple ways that these rats can be getting in. So at this point, your options would be either like destroy the nest or like put down some sort of poison or close it off well enough so that they can't get back in.
Yeah, so I close off all the openings for where they could get into with some plywood and some nails. And I destroy the nest and I lay out extra pieces of poison like throughout the crawl space to make sure that any visitors that come back, don't.
Okay. So you shimmy your way out, and Talon, you see Nazira just covered in like spider webs and dust and dirt.
Really glad I didn't go in there with you. You should probably shower before we go to the bar.
Do you think they'd mind?
I mean, I'd at least change your clothes and maybe pull a cobweb out of her hair. Get rid of the rest of those.
Oh, A shower might actually be a good idea. As
I don't want to tell you what to do,
wipe dirt off my face.
but yeah, I'd at least take a bath. I think you've got time.
Yeah. We can be late. It's fine. She won't mind, right?
No, I'll head over there and I'll let her know that you're gonna be late, just in case.
Nazir, where are you
Awesome.
living?
I live in the brothel.
Okay. So you would know that there is a bath available. There I was gonna say there's a hose out back, and then I remembered that this is D&D, not Slang 101. There's no hose, but there is a pump in town if you want to like get a hose and pump out some water onto yourself. Otherwise, you can make a bath for yourself.
No, so I decided to go upstairs to the steam room and draw a bath.
Okay. Yeah, there are some of the
Slowly
girls.
clean myself.
Yeah, some of the girls are in there, just cleaning off or lotioning up or doing, what they what they do. Um,
Well,
yeah, putting glitter on, and just
so
idle
much
conversation.
glitter.
Yeah, um,
Glitter and fake eyelashes.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you would know. I mean, you know all of the girls who are there, but I can give you some names if you'd like. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
Sh-
some names would be very helpful.
Shemra is a shifter. She kind of looks. She almost looks like a minotaur, but like mini and not quite as pronounced in the bull-like features. It's kind of like halfway between a minotaur and like a human. Shifters are they are humanoids that have had lycanthrope ancestry. That's just for you guys who don't know. So she's taller. I mean, everyone's taller than you. But and then there's Aline. She is a dragonborn. She is one that really loves to cut. Like she's kind of got a heavy accent. And likes to have conversations with Nizmat in Draconic, if Nizmat knows Draconic, right?
Let me see what this dummy knows. Hang on. Yeah, she knows Draconic. She
Okay.
can talk to her mom.
Yes, okay. So she likes to have conversations with Nizmat to practice, keep up her Draconic so she doesn't lose it. But yeah, those are just some background NPCs for you. Talon, you are going where now?
I'm gonna head back into town to go to the Bloated Goat.
Bloated Goat
and just
Tavern.
hang out until showtime. Try to,
Mhm.
be in a corner by myself.
Reading.
There, but like not there.
Right.
But like I'm sure that, I will be
Hmm.
drawn in.
Yeah, you take the booth behind the door, so like when it opens, it kind of closes you off so that you get a little bit of draft from outside, but most of the time you're just like in your quiet little corner. That's cool. Perfect. Okay. And our colorful girls, what are you guys up to? Where are you going? Going to find a squirrel, right?
Go and find a squirrel.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
heading towards the woods.
Mhm.
So you guys head out of town. Well, you don't have any of the people who would know about out of town, about these woods. So, Moxie, you have traveled in to this road as well as Elhina. You traveled in from the north. So if you want to go to the forest, you're going to have to go east. You go out of the town. There are a couple little houses here and there. I guess I would like you guys to make a perception check for squirrels.
Oh, I'm good at these.
17.
Mm.
17 as well. Twinsies.
25.
Dang.
Ooh.
So, Alhita, you see this squirrel first. She's kind of up in the tree, preening. She's got a really poofy tail, and she's pretty, like, keeping to herself. Moxie and Nismet, you see the squirrel that is a little bit closer, but very obviously sees you guys too. And it's another little poofy squirrel sitting and sort of just like watching you. The one you have seen, Elhina, is a little bit further back. What would you like to do with this squirrel?
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Do it, do it, do it.
So I cast Speak with Animals on myself and quietly approach. Hello.
Which one are you approaching?
The one that's farther away.
Okay. The one that is closer that Nisbet and Moxie are both looking at is like glances at you, especially when you say something, but it really just has their eye on the other two, like very concerned and like suspicious is a good word. But as you
Can I
approach,
offer it an acorn?
they do not understand what you're saying.
Can I
But
offer an acorn? I just have an acorn in my hand.
oh yeah,
Same.
yes. That was not in
They're-
character. You were asking me.
They're friendly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. So Alhita, as you approach this and you speak to this squirrel, the one in the back, just darling, what are you doing out here in the woods?
Looking for a squirrel.
Well, honey, you found one. How can I help you?
Um, I would like to ask you a question.
Well, ask away, as long as it's not too personal.
Can you talk to tulips?
Like, speak to him like you and I are speaking?
Yes.
No, darling. No, I cannot.
Can you sense how tulips are feeling?
No, I can taste what they taste like, whether they're sweeter or, been out too long.
So if you taste a tulip, you can tell whether it's growing well or not.
Well, yes. I like to nibble on them just a little bit.
Would you taste a tulip for me?
Now, why would you want me to do that, darling?
Because I need to know if they are happy and growing well, but I can't speak to them.
Now, where is this tulip?
It is in the garden.
Which garden? All the way in the town?
Yes.
Oh, honey, I can't go into town. You know, there are carts, there are dogs. It is a very scary place. For a
Well, I
little old
can
squirrel
take
like
you.
me? Really? Well,
Yes, I'm very big.
what do I get for this?
I don't know. What do squirrels like?
Well, we like food and sense of security and someone to bring home the acorns. And she kind of like shouts over to the other squirrel who like hunches its shoulders and like looks back at it, looks back at you, and it like kind of like shuffles in and starts grumbling as it moves away.
Trouble at home.
It's nothing that we can't work out. You know how it is in relationships.
No. I can provide food and a ride to and from town.
And protection.
And, yes. If you have a need of protection, you can call me.
Well, no, you are going to protect me as I go in and out. You will take me in and you will take me out, and I will give a little treat.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe a little
I
something.
just meant after that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine out here. I can get up as long as that bloodhawk doesn't come back around. That was a scary creature. Anyways, so the treat. Now your friend over here just has her hand extended, and she is offering me an acorn. I will need more something a little bit more special than an acorn for this How about you get me some baby's breath? Now that is beautiful as well as very tasty.
I think we can do that.
You can tell your friend she'll put her hand down. I am not taking that acorn. I don't know where that's been.
You can put your hand down, Nismet.
Oh, okay. Still holds the acorn, but just lower.
Do you know where to find baby's breath?
Oh, yes. I think I do. Yes. I can find some.
She knows where some baby's breath is.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, darling. Okay. And she kind of like scurries around the tree a little bit and like stands in about face distance from you. And if you do not, okay, yeah, she'll jump on your hand and kind of her little paws, and you can feel her nails kind of like scratch you very passively. She's not actively being aggressive, but they have little hands, little nails on them. And she will tell you, you have a squirrel in your employment right now. Moxie, you've just seen Alhina stand there and talk to a squirrel, the squirrel making very humanoid gestures because I said so and it's my show. And, and then it came down and is now riding on her shoulders.
We are going
I'm
to check the
just like,
tulips.
okay, that's happening. Let's
Great.
go check the tulips.
Oh, what is your name?
Oh, darling, my name is Dolly.
This is Dolly.
Can you tell her?
Hello,
it's really
Dolly.
nice to meet her.
They say very nice to meet you.
What's wrong with that one with the bark on its head?
But she has horns.
Oh, they're connected.
Mhm.
Oh. That would be a very good place to store some nuts. Do you think she'd be opposed to that?
I mean, I suppose it depends. Wait, you just set them there, or would you have to dig?
I'd probably have to burrow it out a little bit.
That might hurt.
Oh, hurt, you're right, if they are connected. Yeah, I wouldn't want someone messing with my tail. All right, well, let's move along. I don't have all day here.
Okay, we are going to check on the tulips.
And you do.
Moxie's just kind of like, whatever. Because she's so used to this crazy shit happening all the time. But I go along with it.
All right.
What does it sound like when Alhina is talking to animals? Does she just start chittering like a squirrel, or do we actually understand her half of the conversation?
If she has cast this spell, I think she is actually like it's like a tongue spell. So I think she's actually speaking in squirrel to this squirrel.
Okay, cool.
I'm just chittering.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Way better.
It's fine.
Or you could do the Kronk thing. I will also accept that.
Squeak,
Squeaky.
squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Yep.
I can't wait until Alhina and Talon both cast Speak with Animals and just have a full-on conversation with like this group of animals, and everybody else is like, "What?
What is wrong with you? You owe me a new acorn.
All right.
Squeaker, squeak up."
I think on this squirrel mission is a good place for us to go on our break. It's about halfway through. I hit the settings button. It's about halfway through, and I think we're all ready for a little break. So we're gonna go do that. And while we're gone, everyone just take a second to relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, take your medication, do your taxes, whatever it is you need to do in this moment. And we'll be right back. Bye.
Oh gosh, I was still putting on lipstick.
Welcome back, everyone. Someone ruined the moment, but welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. We hydrated. We're all feeling, well rested and brought back, and I don't know what I'm saying. I did want to say thank you for everyone who has been participating in chat. Y'all are fucking crazy. I love you. I am the real LB, and I'm back again. I wanted to thank Relic Fox, the Hype Goblin, for following. Thanks for that, Sarah.
No, that we were. How am I a moderator and not a follower?
I don't know, because I trust you, but you don't like me that much. It's fine. Thank you, Mecca, for your
you now. So
Thank you, Mecca,
What
for
a
your
one-sided
resubscription
relationship.
for 6 months. For 6 months streak. Pyro, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs that you gave out. You are the best of the best, and I love you so much. Jawa Panda, love your name. Thank you for the follow. Kas, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Classic TMNT, thank you for your gifted subscription for the Kraken's Crown, who is friend of the channel, friend of mine, Val, aka the Kraken's Crown friend. And thank you so much,
Friend.
GB, for your 1,000 bits. Hopefully, we appreciate you. We love you. We're sorry you couldn't hang out with us because I know you were supposed to be part of the game, but glad you're spending time with your family. We're going to be spending time with ours. Well, I mean, our found family. And here we go. Our friends have just picked up a squirrel friend who is going to test a bulb because the tulip isn't actually there yet. Oh, I'm peeking a bit. You know what? Honestly, guys, when I set this up, as I hit the go live screen, I realized that I hadn't set up the voice in this at all. So I'm just gonna fix this real quick. I'm going to put up my limiter and my noise gate, and there we go. Close. Okay, is that better? I'm not Gwen tonight, so I don't have to like scream, but don't worry, you peaked in high school. Alright, Sassfire, calm down. Okay, so you guys are gonna go check out the box outside of Freya's house to see if the bulbs are growing healthily, correct? Okay. I think we're just gonna continue on this thread.
Except we
Nazira,
both decided to eat at exactly the same time.
that's
Is the
fine.
problem.
Talon and Nazira. Talon's still at the tavern. Rory's gonna come over and ask you what sorry, I forgot. What okay. I write down voices because I forget as the DM. I'm like, I just like do a voice. So I have to write down and I looked and it was just like normal voice. I'm like, all right, cool. I can do that. So Rory walks over to Talon. She kind of gives a quiet hello and is there's something more I can get you? Are you waiting for anyone or are you just reading today?
Yeah, I'm friends with Moxie. I'm just here for a show. I thought that everybody would be here by now, but apparently I'm early.
Oh, okay.
Or they got distracted. That's probably the more likely scenario.
Yeah, that your bunch is. Well, I mean, they're I don't want to say misfit group, but you know, special. They're very special, and I'm so happy to have them pay money at my tavern.
Yeah, I will take a cup of tea if you got it.
Okay, sure. Do you want black? Do you want blueberry? Do you want sleepy time?
We'll just do a cup of black tea.
Okay. Do you want a lemon?
Yes, please.
Okay. She's going to go get that and bring it back to you. Nazira, what are you doing? You're taking a shower or a bath once you're done. Where would you like to go?
I'll just head over to the tavern.
Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty easy. You get there. Talon is sitting. I would assume in her normal seat. Would you think that this is her normal spot?
Yes.
You see that there is a warm cup of tea in front of her, and she is nose deep in a book.
What the hell? They're not here yet?
You know them. They probably got distracted. Like made friends with a, I don't know, bird or something.
That doesn't surprise me. What are you drinking?
It shouldn't.
Do you have at least alcohol in that?
No.
Do you want some? Because I got a little something in here. It's very nice.
Alcohol in tea?
Yes.
How would I just finish my tea and then I'll drink with you?
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Okay.
And you guys sit in silence until you are brought alcohol. For the rest of you, let's finish this squirrel adventure. As you're walking, Alhina, your spell lasts for an hour, yes?
Oh, I don't think it lasts for that long.
No?
No, I gotta pull it up.
Okay.
Please.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes. But I can cast it as a ritual.
So every 10 minutes you could cast it for 10 minutes?
Yeah,
Right?
essentially.
Cool. So you guys are walking along, singing your song, and you're walking along, and you're going back to Praya's house. Alhina, you are hearing the story of this squirrel's relationship, because I assumed you asked more. And she's telling you about how her husband is very important in the society, and they've been together for a long time, but her sister always kind of warned her about him, and now she thinks that something's going on because he's working a lot, you know. And it just came out because he decided that he needed to tell everyone before his rivals could come out with the information that they had already gotten, that he was having an affair with this woman and he was being extorted for money, not money, acorns. And she kind of is like, I need to take a step back and figure everything out and, take care of our children, that sort of thing.
But then he told everyone before he told you.
Yeah, I know, darling. That was like the worst thing about. I had to find out in the squirrel paper.
This is the most disrespectful thing I can think of. Not only was he unfaithful, but he couldn't even tell you before he told everyone else.
Yeah, my sister came back into town. She had gone over to Waterdeep, and he was excited to see her because he thought she was on his side. But no, she was on my side because
Then
I've
why
done
would she
nothing
be
wrong.
on his side?
I
She's
don't
your
know.
sister.
Exactly. It's been a very trying time in
You
my
should
life.
leave him.
What about our children?
Honestly, I think it is better if they are raised with one good role model than two, but if one is very bad.
Sorry, Ted. Ted is just messing up Tanya's stuff.
So
Guys,
bad.
look at dog.
I'm gonna need a minute.
That's fine.
Ted, we're trying to do Hamilton over here.
Tie.
I know. So you guys make it to the box. Priya kind of peeks out.
Oh, and I've told Nismat all of this. Like, can you believe this?
Oh. I don't know if I should say yes or no, but I think no.
What are you saying no to?
If I can believe it or not. I'm very confused by this story.
That's okay.
Okay.
You should leave him.
I just might. Are these the things you wanted me to check out? I'm sorry, I just seen a moment.
No, it's fine. If you need anything, if you decide to, make a change, maybe you just come find me. We will take care of you. And Nismet has so many acorns. I don't even know where she gets them.
Alhina motions to you, Nismat, as she's squeaking.
Hi.
Uh, Priya kind of peeks out the window, and she looks over at you, Nisma, with a smile. Looks over at Alhina and at Moxie, and I'm sorry. Welcome. Would you all like to come in for tea? You don't have to stand in the garden, you know.
Oh, we're gonna find out if the tulips are happy where I planted them.
Oh, I see. We're still on this thread. Alhina, did you figure you could speak with plants? Is that?
No, but I can speak with the animals, and the animals can tell.
Oh, fascinating. You know, I did pick up another book for you, darling, if you'd like it. I thought you would enjoy it. It's about a plane of travel and the Pondan Empire, you know.
Oh, yes, very much.
Wonderful. While you are doing that, I will fetch it. She moves away from the window, and the squirrel hops down, starts sniffing in the dirt. Darling, you want me to eat the bowl? Won't that hurt it?
Well, you can just taste it.
All right. She kind of like digs in the dirt a little bit. Her little tail's flicking as she does. Takes a little like lick of it. I mean, it tastes healthy. The dirt is very well dirty. I mean, it tastes good to me. Yes, I think these are going to do great, darling.
Great. She says yes, they are doing very good.
You muted, love.
I was muted. Great. I did good. Good. Thank you. Can you tell her in Squirrel thank you and that I have acorns if she would like some? I can go get baby's breath now, or would she like it later?
She has acorns now if you would like them. And also she knows where the baby's breath is. Would you like that now, or we can bring it later?
I think I would like it now, if that's okay. We could get it on the way out.
Can we get it on the way out?
Where's the florist in town? Is it on the way?
Sure.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
I'd like to remind you guys that I have a show. So we gotta bust a move. Hurry up a little bit.
Right.
Thank you.
You could go and get ready for the show that
I know
isn't singing, right? It's not singing.
Nizmat, you are so wise sometimes. I did not even think of that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to the blow to go. I'll see you guys there.
We'll be there.
Sounds good.
Right, we'll be there later because I have plans to be there. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Good job. Have fun, you guys. Tell the squirrel I said bye.
Moxie says bye.
The squirrel gives you like a little like 3-fingered wave.
Aw. I am just enamored with that wave, and I love the squirrel now. They didn't pay any attention to me.
You guys are able to attain the baby's breath and take the squirrel back to her tree.
Now, are you sure you want to go back to this tree, or maybe you want to do a different tree for a bit?
Well, this is my family's very close, and my sister isn't. I couldn't just go. Right.
Ask
But
her if she wants to live in my hair.
And Nisbeth wants to know if you want to live in her hair.
I do have 10 children.
She has 10 children.
Oh. Tell her I don't have enough hair for that, but if she gives me maybe a couple of years, I could probably grow more.
In a couple of years, she might have enough.
All right, well, contact me then. I will keep an eye out for you.
It was very nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too, darling. She kind of poofs up her tail. She's like, you know what? Maybe I will leave him.
You find a much better squirrel.
I can find a much better squirrel.
Maybe a flying squirrel.
Are there any around here? Very exotic. They do have a very nice accent. All right. Thank you, darling. Have a good one. And she like gives a wave, and then as soon as the spell ends, she like starts like cleaning herself like a normal squirrel.
I'm very glad the tulips are okay.
Me too. I was very concerned that they wouldn't like their new home.
Good job.
Thanks.
To the tavern?
Oh, we should go to the show.
Right. That's what I have plans to do tonight. I was told that that's where I need to be.
I will go
I
with
should
you.
really start writing things down.
It's a good plan. That's
I
what
should
I
buy
like
some
to do.
paper.
I like to keep a journal.
I tried to keep a journal once, but then I forgot where I set it down. So then I couldn't keep it anymore because I lost it.
I'm sure we can think of a solution.
Okay.
All right, Moxie, you make it to the bar before your friends. Nazira and Talon are already sitting in the corner. They are, I'm going to say, drinking.
Okay. I go to the bar and ask Rory for a strong mead, almost as if it were a shot. And then I want to go to the table with Talon and Nazira.
Sorry, do you just want a shot of vodka or something?
Oh, yeah. That's what I want.
Okay. I mean, you could always just ask for that. We have a couple different other liquors here.
I know. I just have to pretend like I am not going to do shots right now to make
Oh,
me feel better about it. But
right. Okay. I mean,
But since
yes.
you asked,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she'll follow you over to the table and pop down some shots for you guys.
So I go to Talon and Nazir and I sit down like exasperated. Like, holy shit, you guys.
Did they make friends with a bird?
Close, a squirrel.
I told you, I knew it.
They found a squirrel, made it taste a tulip that Nizmat planted to make sure it was gonna grow right. It's kind
And?
of amazing, really. I'm not even mad. I guess it all
Well,
went
are the
well. I don't.
tulips gonna grow right?
I think so. Yeah,
Now I'm invested in the story.
I know. That's why I stayed for so long. That's why I'm almost
I
late right
would've
now. It's
too,
a
I
weird
mean.
story. I'm not even mad. Like I'm not even making fun of them. It was just,
I'm sad I
it was
missed
weird.
this. I should have gone
I'm
with
not
you
even
guys.
Yeah.
Way better than our day.
Yeah, that's way better.
What'd you guys
You
do?
win. Yeah.
I got dirty from the crawl space,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and
I guess.
that was about it.
All right. I
Yeah.
won't ask any more details about that story, I guess.
It was quite dirty, and dusty.
You mean the crawl space at the brothel was dirty? That's crazy.
Who even knew? It just tends to happen.
Fair enough. Has anybody gone on yet?
No, it's been
I'm
pretty
not really
quiet.
paying attention.
God, is it just me tonight? Hey, Rory.
It might be.
Yeah.
So I yell up at the bar. How many? Am I the only one performing tonight? Like, how long do I have to perform for?
She's kind of shouting. I'm not gonna shout, but she is kind of shouting over the crowd. Like, I mean, I had you booked for like an hour.
Oh God. Okay. Yep. And I kind of smile and nod at her, and I look at Talon in his ear. I'm like, oh shit.
You done?
And then I go and grab another shot.
You do that.
Yeah, whatever Nazira poured into my teacup after I finished it has started like loosening me up a little bit. Like I'm a little more chatty than usual. I'm a little
Yeah.
less like, I've actually
That's,
like
Mama's
smiled a
specialty.
little bit, like I'm relaxed and chill as opposed to, looking like I'm about to jump out of my own skin for being in public.
How you doing, Talon? You're looking pretty relaxed.
I don't know what you gave me. I'm like, I like a pretty high alcohol tolerance. I don't drink that much, but like still. But like whatever that is. Feeling pretty good.
Good. Yeah, one of my buddy, he likes to brew his own stuff, so he always gives me the best. So, if you ever want any more.
Yeah, I feel very
Very freeing.
just like makes like motions instead of words.
I got you, girl. It has that effect on people. It's okay. Just let it happen.
You feel good enough to get on stage? You want to get up on stage with me in a minute?
I think she's gonna
Nope.
need a lot more if she's gonna do that.
All right, I'm gonna keep working on her.
Nope.
The rest of the group enters the bar.
And so then she explained to me that the joke was that the rabbit is not supposed to go in certain places.
Oh, okay. So at what point do we laugh at that?
So she will finish the joke and then there will
Mm.
be like 2 seconds of pause and then that's when you laugh.
Okay. And she's going to do the whole thing standing, correct?
Most of it is standing. Every once in a while she will pull up a chair and sit down. So it's like more casual. It's a different
Got
kind
it.
of funny.
But it's still called stand up when she does that. It's not called sit up.
No, it's still called stand up. I think because eventually she does have to stand up from the chair.
Right. Well, eventually everyone has to stand up from the chair.
Yes.
Technically, do we do stand up?
If we're funny.
Oh, people laugh at us all the time. We must be very funny.
We're hilarious.
Yes.
They're having this conversation with the door open, like standing right next to you guys, but they're not quite seeing you, just so you know.
Just typical.
You
Just
make us
slowly
say
like,
something or just let them figure it out on their own.
Hey guys.
Ellen.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I forgot to look down.
I forget.
Well, we're sitting,
You're also
so,
small.
you know.
Talon, you're not reading. Did you finish your book?
I did. And then Nazira gave me alcohol.
That does make it harder to read.
Yes, makes it hard to do things like with your brain.
I think you need that every now and then. It's probably a good thing for you.
I mean, I guess.
Was it a good book?
It was, you would have liked it. It was on botany.
Ooh, I know that word. Yes, I would have liked it a lot. And I probably would have learned something new. And did it tell you how to speak to flowers?
No, I still can't figure that out.
Okay.
I mean, like sometimes you can like hear the trees talking when you're in the forest, you know?
You
But
can
like
talk to
they don't
trees?
talk. No, they don't really talk like you and I talk, but you can like
Oh.
hear them talking to each other, you know? You know what I mean?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I think that because Alhina can't sit in a booth. So it's just like waits for Nisbat to sit down and then just kind of goes up to the end of the table and just kind of like
That's totally cool. You could
Like
probably sit on a
loaf.
bench.
like a horse loaf.
Oh yeah.
Just, like sits.
Yeah. If you want to like sit, if you like go long ways on a bench, you can like rest your stomach on it.
That seems precarious.
It is. But you can do it.
No, I think just sits on the floor. Just kind of
Perfect. And she is at the same level as everyone else as far as height goes. Rory's gonna peek over at you guys, and she's gonna like wave, make the signal for Moxie to come up. Her time to shine.
I'm like, all right, guys, game on.
Oh, she wasn't waving hi. Okay.
break a leg.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Matt, you can still wave. It's okay.
Okay.
She gives-
Nismet just waves hello to everyone around them.
Some people are waving back. Some people are very confused. There is a group near the front of the stage that is from out of town. You guys don't recognize them, and not that you know everybody in town, but they just seem like they're people that you guys haven't seen before. And Moxie, you get up on stage. Obviously, I'm not going to make you do anything as a player. And I will say, if you want to write stand-up jokes for this, you can. If you do not, I will never make you do that. I am not the person who's going to be like, yeah, no, you have to sing if you're a bard. Uh, so
I can play instruments, but I don't actually do stand up. I do improv, so that's a lot different.
why don't you do me a favor and make a performance check?
All right. Oh, 14.
All right. So you are going. You do. I assume you do your music first to like kind of draw people in and get their attention, and then you do some jokes. The people up in the front are pretty much just talking throughout the whole thing, which is very fucking rude. Don't do that, anyone. But I'm trying to narrate that they are assholes without saying it. And now I've said it. So, anyways, they talk through your whole set basically, not like whispering to each other, but kind of just like chatting.
Talon's getting
And
pissed.
and one of them kind of like laughs and like leans back in his chair and like bumps the guy behind him, and the guy behind him is like, hey, what the fuck, what, like, dude, do you mind, I'm trying to listen, you guys are being super rude. And he's just like, well, fuck you. That's my drunk dude voice, guys. And he starts shoving the gentleman. Rory stands up and just shouts at them, no, 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 there is not, that is not happening in here. One of the other guys at the table stands up and is like, shut up, and like throws a drink at her. And the brawl starts as these two tables start to fight. What would you guys like to do? Moxie, this is between you and your friends. This is like literally happening right in front of the stage.
I think Moxie wants to. I just want to straight up punch the guy in the face.
Fucking do it. All right. I guess we will start into combat. So everyone, do me a favor and roll initiative. All right, give me just a second.
I rolled a 21.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Can I edit this here? No? Okay. All right. Combat.
Ooh, they
Hold on.
all
I have
show up
sticky
in
note
D&D.
ready. All right. Sorry.
18.
18 is Alan. All right. 21
me.
was Nizmat.
Yes.
6 for Moxie.
Okay.
17 for Nazira.
Okay.
9.
9. I love it when I actually leave the right amount of space between people, because I always like physically handwrite my initiatives, and sometimes I like really nail it, and I did. All right, so I would like you, because they weren't expecting you to, because no one was expecting you to throw a punch. Moxie, please roll to hit someone in the face.
All right. Ooh, I rolled an unnatural 20.
Hell yeah. We call that a dirty 20. Oh, a nasty 20 here.
A nasty 20.
All right. You hit. You are doing. Do you know how to do damage when you're using unarmed strike?
Yep, should have picked something else. 2.
2 damage. All right.
Yep.
You hit this dude. He is not so happy. 2 damage. Or don't. I'm using a new tracker, so we're seeing if I can do this. Damage. Easy. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. Then we're going to top of the round. Nizmat, what are you doing?
So there's one guy who's like throwing shit around, right?
There are 2 groups at the front. One, it's like a table full of like 5 dudes. just guys being dudes. There's 5 bad guys and then another table of people who are also brawling with them. So the people you are fighting, there is the dude who yelled at Moxie, the dude who threw a drink at Rory, and then a tabaxi dude. I don't know why they're all dudes. They're not all dudes. A tabaxi. I'm just saying dudes. Tabaxi. And then there is one guy who looks like really like big. Like he's not like quite a Goliath, but he's kind of got the shaved head. And then there is another kind of butch looking lady with them. Does that help? I'm sorry.
It does. The
Okay,
one
go
who
on, Pam.
started it all.
Yes. That's the one Moxie punched.
Right.
God.
Yeah, Nismat's going to go over and what is he? Is he human?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna go over and come up behind him and just pick him up by the scruff of the neck if she can.
Oh.
And just say, "You're gonna sit and watch my friend. She's very funny."
Okay. Would you like to make a intimidation check?
I would love to.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a 22.
Damn, girl. The guy, like, you grab him by the scruff and he like kind of turns to try and punch you back and like get himself off of you, and then he like turns and he sees your chest, or like right like the clavicle of your body, and kind of just looks up at you, this very tall blue dragonborn who's in his face, and he just freezes. uh he seems to be a little afraid of you.
Good.
And we will see what he does on his turn. Since we didn't roll very well, Talon, you're up next. Oh, I will say, just for those of you who do not play D&D very often, this is a tavern brawl. You probably don't want to kill anybody in town. So there is a thing called unlethal damage. You basically just do the same thing. If you are slicing someone with a sword, it is a lot more difficult to do unlethal. You have to tell me how it happens, basically. So, just so everyone's aware. Continue.
Talon was already pissed at these people, because they were talking the whole time. So she was like already about to get out of her chair when things escalated. So she's just like, she's already in it. She sees the guy get picked up by the scruff of her neck, guy get punched in the face by Moxie. And she's just like looking for somebody, right? So she just like stands there, just squaring off with the other 3 and just stares at him. Just angry, scary lady, resting bitch face, just try me. Just
Cool.
standing there with the other 3, just like ready.
Would you like to make an intimidation check as well?
Sure.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's an 11.
Ooh, okay. I really like, by the way, D&D Beyond, not sponsored but could be. I love that they like, I have the campaign up and I can see your rolls pop up in the game log.
Mm-hmm. It's so
Isn't
nice.
that the greatest
Or
feature?
mine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
nice.
Because I was
Since
curious
they've
how
launched that,
was
it's
working.
just
And I'm also using their encounter tracker. Not well, but I'm doing it. So, yeah. So you kind of square off against these guys. They're kind of drunk, and they're just the Tabaxi kind of eyes you, as like maybe seeing who you like. Okay, well, you're a warrior. You're obviously like maybe someone I should keep an eye on. The other guys are not quite as impressed, and are not quite as interested in your gaze upon them. It doesn't seem to be super effective just yet. Next up is Nazira.
Okay. So I want to go after Chad number 2, who threw the glass at Rory.
Okay, you can
So,
definitely do that. Chad number 2. I will rename him.
Yes, Chad number 2. He seems like a fucking frat boy, Chad. Would that also be with acrobatics?
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
You know, I don't really know. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go up to Chad, and I just want to like something with
Okay.
him. I don't know
Uh,
how.
so you can definitely, what you're gonna do is gonna move up to him. You can either throw like a punch, you can try and grab him, you can, I mean, you could hit him with a knife. That's not, you're not gonna
No,
kill him with one. Hmm?
I want to put him in a chokehold. That seems nice.
Cool, do a grapple. Yeah, you can do an acrobatics check for that, which you already did. Damn, girl, what'd you roll?
Did I do it correctly?
Yeah.
17.
Holy.
Did I do it good? Oh shit! I just hit it again. Okay.
So you
I don't
rolled
know.
a
I don't
17.
know how to use this thing.
All right. You rolled a 17. You have a +6 to your acrobatics. This guy is going to make a strength check to try and get out of your hold. Boy, does he not do that. You grab him. You're kind of like you're kind of like you kind of do like the Black Widow thing where you like you like jump off the table and then like wrap your wrist around him and like hold him and you got your legs around his legs. Yeah, so you've definitely got him in a hold. He is not happy about that. Um, Hello Raiders, welcome. We're in combat. It's woo. Okay. Sorry. Next up is these bad people. The first one is the Chad that threw the drink. So it is the Chad that Nazira right now has a arm around. He is going to try to break out of your hold. And I would like you to boy, I think I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to like back you into one of the poles. So like you're around his neck and he's just gonna like try and hit you off by pushing you into a pole. So he's gonna make an attack. What? Oh god, I don't even have your ACs up. I do because I wrote them all down. Does a plus strength. Oh, sorry, he has advantage. I'm good at rolling combat. Oh shit. Does a 21 hit, my dear?
Yeah.
Okay. He backs you into the pole.
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Does it? Does it really? He backs you into the pole, and you take. Oh lord. Well, that's gone forever. Good thing I have plenty of dice. You take 4 damage, bludgeoning damage, as he does this.
Don't worry, a cat will find it in like 2 days.
I know, or like 2 seconds. Where'd he go? Gone forever. All right, next up is. Oh, I found it. Next up is another one of these thugs. He is going to move over to he's going to move over to Nizmat, who has his friend by the neck, and he is going to attempt to punch you. Get ready. Here comes the pain. Oh, that's not too bad. Sorry, I'm looking at the CR of these guys, and I'm like, you guys can kill them. But does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, he is going to attempt to slash at you with a longsword. Oh boy, he kind of pulls it, not super like steadily because he is a little drunk. But he's hits you with it right across the forearm. Oh boy, and he does 10 damage to you, slashing.
Alrighty.
And next up is that Tabaxi character. I was just gonna tell you what they were, but I'm not going to because I'm a good DM. The Tabaxi is going to like square up to Talon and kind of take a look at you and determine what you're about. She jumps up on a table very nimbly and then off one of the poles that is holding up the building, and she is going to attempt to slash you. So we got 2 attacks coming your way. You know what? I could just use D&D Beyond for this. Why not? Does a 15 hit?
Dumb question. My AC, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
Okay. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right. So one claw slashes across you, but it catches a lot of your clothing in the process. You take 1 damage, and she kind of hops back so that her like one arm is on the pole, and she's like looking down at you. She's not quite as drunk as her friends, and she seems like she's like just she really wants to just fight you, sort of thing. All right. Next up is Alhina. What would you like to do, my dear?
That's me.
Yeah.
So the Chad that threw the drink at Rory got free, right?
No. No, she was Nazira is still on his back. He just like pushed her back into a pole.
Oh, okay, great. If she still got him, I don't have to worry about him. Where is one of his friends that's not occupied? He's gonna suffer for Chad's crimes. Chad says you're muted again.
I'm good at my job, okay? So let me say again. You have the dude who threw the drink, who is currently grappled. You have the one that was yelling at Moxie, who has been grabbed by Nismat. There is a person fighting Nismat with a fucking sword. There is a Tabaxi fighting Talon, and then there is another one just hanging out, hasn't done anything yet.
Okay. I'll grab the one that hasn't done anything yet because I don't want to give him the option to. So I want to run up to that one and just sort of grab him and just kind of slam him down on the
Ooh.
stage
Okay,
and say, apologize.
do it.
I don't know what to roll for that.
Oh, I would say a strength check,
Seems good.
an attack, a strength-based attack.
Sure. Oh, I rolled very good. What are my hats? 21.
21 hits. You grab this guy's head and you smack it into the table. I would say add a d6 to your base punch.
What is punch again?
Your strength modifier?
I think it tells me on here. Hold on.
Unarmed attack?
It's my character sheet says 3.
Good. It's 3.
Thanks, character sheets. So 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
So I just want to like slam his face down kind of on the stage next to
Oh.
Moxie and just say, apologize.
As you do, you bring his head back up, and there is blood trickling down from his face, and he's kind of like a little dazed by that. Not very happy about that at all. One of the gentlemen that got punched by Moxie, looks over at, you, Alhina, and is just like, the fuck is that? And then looks at, Nisman and is like, the fuck is that? Very confused by everything that's going on. They're out of towners. They don't know who you guys are. But
Most men are confused by strong women.
True.
True.
He is going to or this I'm sorry, this is the butchy woman. She is going to no, I'm sorry. The butchy woman is the one that you slammed your face. I should name these, but no. Warrior 2. I'm sorry. The one that got punched in the face by Moxie is going to move and try to hit you, Alhina. They are going to try to punch you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
He punches you in like your hip, but like where you have like all your muscle there. And he kind of just looks at it, looks at you, and is confused.
Did you punch me?
Yes. And that's his turn.
Oh no, he's in danger.
Oh boy, is he. And he's behind you.
He just punched somebody who's half a horse. What do you expect?
All right, Moxie, you're up next.
The guy that Nazira's around,
Yep.
I see that he tried slamming her into the pole, and I'm pissed. So I want to cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Ooh, fuck him up.
So I'm like, "Hey, dickhead, you look like you were breastfed till you're 16." So that's what I yell at.
Fair. All right, so he needs to make what?
A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Here we go. How's a 16?
Oh, he makes it. So he takes half my damage,
Okay.
which was only 2. So 1 damage.
Yeah. He pauses for a brief second after you say that, and it's like, me? And then continues to struggle. Next up is the person that just had their face slammed into the stage. She kind of sits up and she pulls herself out, and she is gonna try to grapple you. Because boy, she does not know what to do with this horse person behind her. She is going to make an athletics check, and you can make either an athletics or acrobatics check. I got a 16.
I was looking to see if I had something for this because I count as
Oh.
bigger for some
Yeah.
things. I don't think it applies to this though.
No. It might, I don't know. I've never
Carrying
played
capacity,
this centaur.
push, drag, climbing is hard. No, okay, it doesn't play this. Oh, that's so bad. 5.
He is able to get his arms around you and kind of pushes you off and grabs around your throat. Wait, which one am I on? Okay, yes. So he's gonna kind of like try and hold you in place. I mean, he can't like grapple your legs, but he's doing his best. All right, or she is. Sorry. Next up, I will say that I have to like hit next manually, and that's what got me confused. I was not the wrong person. So next up is going to be Nizmat. What would you like to do?
I would like to bonus action rage for 500, please, Alex.
Yes, you may.
Excellent. Let me roll that wild magic
Jeopardy!
surge. What do I roll? I rolled D8. Let's do this.
Oh boy! Oh god! I was supposed to have that pulled up, huh?
A 5. Whenever a creature hits me with an attack roll before my rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
All right, you keep track of that for me. All right?
I'm gonna write that down real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Because if I don't write it down, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. All right. That is
All
your
right.
bonus action. What would you like to do as your action?
I would like to look the person in the eyes who just slashed out at me, and then I would like to punch them square in the face.
Please do.
Does a 19 hit?
Sure does.
That'll be 5 points of damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Not 50. All right, let's go.
50 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead. You killed someone.
You punched him out of existence.
There you go.
You want to hide a body?
Do you just
Hey, I'm good at that.
do you just punch him in the face?
Oh yeah, square in the nose. I'm gonna
Perfect.
make him cry.
Yeah, it definitely starts bleeding. He like staggers back from this, and like looks up at you like, "Holy shit! What the hell just happened?" And yeah, so next up is Talon. Talon, you got this tabaxi lady all up in your business, flashing at you with her claws.
Yeah, she's looking at me and I'm pissed, right? But I want to make like a quick check around the room to make sure I'm not needed somewhere else because she's like up on a pole. Like she might not be important right then and there. Like I feel like she's like, got more bark than bite. Like I'm not really worried about her. I
Okay.
want to make sure that like nobody else needs assistance.
Okay.
Like right this second. So like as I look around, does anybody look like they might be like on the struggle bus? I mean, like obviously, obviously Nizmat doesn't need my because she just knocked somebody out basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like Alhina just got like punched in the hip, and that guy looks terrified next to her. Like she's
Somebody
about
does
to
have
like.
me by the throat right now.
Oh, really? Okay, I missed that. Okay, so is that where I'm? Should I go? Does that to me like my perception? Does that look like that's where I'm needed to go?
Yeah, that
Would
is
you
also
say?
that is a good place. Also, Nazira is on someone's back still currently.
Huh. Who? I guess. Let's see. If I was
So,
like in the middle, it
Alhina,
would be closer.
Nazira is kind of off to the side with this. The other three are kind of grouped together, so they're closer. So probably Nazira is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's still on his back.
Yes.
Okay. Trying to decide what like would be the best way to get her off of him.
Well,
I can't,
yeah,
like,
she's
kick
grappled
him.
him, so
Yeah. To say, like, if I punch him in the face,
Mhm.
is his head gonna like hit her in the face? Like.
I mean, it could. It depends on how well you roll.
I guess. All right, so I'm gonna go over to Nazira, and I'm going to try to decide if there's anything I can do like acrobatically more so than like just punching him in the face. There's like a brawl option. I've been in many bar brawls. Not really,
Well,
not well versed in the chat universe.
Right. You could use an improvised weapon that would allow you to like you grab a glass and break
is there like
it on
a
his
wine
head.
or like whiskey bottle like right next to me that I can like bash him on the head with?
Yeah, sure.
Is there like, can I look at Rory and be like, I'm sorry, and grab the bottle and smash him on the head with it?
Sure. Why don't you make an attack roll?
Okay. Unarmed strike?
Yes.
Or I guess would that be what it is? Or I guess where
yeah,
do I find improvised weapon attack?
Yeah, it's just make a normal attack. Are you going to throw it at him or are you going to smash it over his head with your hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab it and smash him upside. Like I'm aiming for like the temple, like on the side of his head.
Yeah, I would make this with strength then.
Okay. So just a strength check or
Yeah.
unarmed strike. Yeah.
Because
okay,
I'm pretty sure with improvised weapon you not add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, well then it's just a 5.
Okie dokie, you smash this bottle over his head, and as in some of the movies that you watch, I'm sorry, you don't watch movies. As in the stories you've heard about epic bar brawls, this is something that happens a lot. You smash the bottle over his head, and you expect him to go down, and he just kind of stops and looks at you. That you realize how tall this guy is. He's about the same height as Nizmat, and he kind of is still like struggling with Nazira, but doesn't seem to be quite as affected as you wanted with this attack.
Whoops.
Whoopsie doodle.
Oops.
All right.
That's all you can say is oops.
It's your turn, Nazira. What are you gonna do?
I want to put him to sleep because I don't want to be on his back anymore.
Okay.
So would that be a strength check?
So yes. You're trying to cut off the air. So I would say, I guess like rules wise, it's going to be very difficult to do that because you're going to have to grapple him for a long time to like cut off his airway. If you want him to go to sleep, you are probably going to have to beat him up until he goes to sleep. I can look up the rules for choking someone out, but I'm pretty sure you have to like grapple them, get control of them, put them where you want them, and then you can start like choking them out. And they have rounds equal to their Constitution save or something like that. Constitution, no, rounds with Constitution.
You can hold your
modifier.
breath for a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take you. You know that it takes a long time to choke somebody out.
Yep.
Yeah. As a fighter,
Yep.
as the person you are.
As a fighter. Yeah. Can I? Does Talon still have the bottle in her hand, and did it break at all?
It sure did. And
Oh,
yes,
fuck.
Just holding a jagged bottle.
you could use that as well, or you could just pull a knife on him.
You know what? I'm gonna pull a knife on him, and I'm just gonna stab him in his rib cage.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and make an attack with your dagger for me.
Stupid question. Where do I need to go to do that?
There is a section in your. I apologize if there is now a mouse over anyone. You'll see on the well, I guess you're on a tablet, so there is a section for your like skills and stuff. Go to actions.
Okay.
And then there is, oh, you have unarmed strike there. You can, I'm just going to go in here real quick and add your dagger. So now you can see in your actions, you have a dagger. You can click the hit button, or you could roll a d20 and add 6.
Oh. Okay. Let's do D20 and add 6.
Do it.
Okay. 25.
25 definitely hits. All right, you're going to roll a d4 plus 4.
Oh, okay. So 5.
All right. Do 5 damage to this guy. You hit him in the ribs, and you see that these other brawlers are pretty like small in comparison to this guy. He is definitely the biggest of the bunch. But he does take that damage. And he is up next. So what he is going to do is he is going to attempt to throw you. He is going to make a strength check and try to throw you off. I need you to make a athletics check to try and stay on.
Okay.
There should be an athletics button.
18.
18. All right, you are managed to keep on this guy's back. He is trying to like lift you up and throw you off of his back. It is not happening. He is not happy with the situation, and neither are you. All right. Next up is the one that let's see. This is the one that threw the drink, and he is going to. He is right in front of Nizmat, right? He was the one who punched you. I'm asking, but I know, absolutely I know. I know what I'm doing. He is going to attempt to attack you again with his longsword because he's the one who pulled the longsword. I'm back. I remember. Let's go. Does a 12 hit? Nizmat?
No, I didn't
No,
even
no.
notice it. No.
The sword clings against your armor. You're not wearing armor. Your scales, and he seems a little confused about what just happened. That usually works, and now he is concerned. Next up,
Better luck next time.
that Tabaxi is going to is not very happy that you walked away from her and should have gotten an attack of opportunity. But boy, did I forget about it. So she is going to try to attack you, Talon, again with her claws. The claw. Does a 17 hit?
The
Yes.
All right. She cannot do a lot of damage. She did another damage towards you. As she again catches you, you're moving very quickly. A second attack. Oh shit! She really is upset. And she flashes out at you. She crits, and boy, does she ever do 4 damage on that. But it's like she kind of hits you like right on the neck, like right on the back of the neck. You know when a cat like climbs on you and gets you there? Oh yeah, she's not happy. She kind of like moves back and does her cat cheek.
Talon's gonna look over her shoulder and be like, "I'll be with you in a minute."
The disrespect. All right, Alhina, you're up. What would you like to do?
Is that guy still grabbing me?
Yes.
I want to have him not be doing that anymore.
Okie dokie.
So am I just grappled? Or
Did you make a grapple check?
no, he grappled me.
I'm sorry, did you make a save for it? When he did it, or was it just flavor? I don't remember.
I feel like I rolled bad, but I don't remember.
You can still attack him.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know
Combat.
what? It's not important.
Yeah.
I'm going to sort of reach around because yeah, grapple doesn't like
No, you can
it
still
doesn't
do it. You
affect
just
my attacks and stuff, so
yeah, you just
I'm
can't
gonna-
move.
oh perfect. I don't need to. He's right here. I'm gonna reach around and grab the staff off my back and just
Bug him
just
up.
whop him. And that's a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Do that damage.
Physical with staff in 2 hands. It's a D8. It's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage to his whole
Holy
face.
Jolie.
Could
Boy,
have
he
cast Shalala, didn't because it's just a bar fight.
Yeah, you smack him right in the jaw, and he kind of like bites his tongue. You can see him like bleeding out of the mouth a little bit, and he staggers back, letting go of you.
I said apologize.
Ow! Fuck!
No, it's different words.
He didn't like that, so he is going to try to. Or is he the one you intimidated? No. Nazira did the Nizmat did the intimidating. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he didn't like that. He's going to try to punch you back.
Well, I don't like him, so
Oh. Just a drunk stupid boy. Does a 17 hit?
yes.
Okie dokie. Unarmed strike. Nope. Okay. There we go. We're just going to roll this. That is not the right thing. I'm going to roll it hand. All right. He hits you for +2, 4 damage.
Ow, that pinches.
Next up is Moxie.
Okay, I under the impression that these people are probably a little drunk at all.
Yes, they are definitely.
Okay,
Except
I
for the
wanna
Tabaxi.
okay. I want to cast the thaumaturgy cantrip. Sorry
Sure.
about my cattail.
Yeah.
And I want it to be the harmless tremors in the ground that go for 1 minute, hoping that everybody's just like kind of stops in their tracks and gets scared.
Sure. I would recommend adding a spooky, like say something like, "Oh no, the spirit!" Like so, like say something to the.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think he exists in this world, but I'll start screaming, "It's Beelzebub! Beelzebub's coming!"
Oh my god. I mean, he does, and boy, that is a terrible thing. Cool. Okay, I would like you to make a deception check. I will say at
Ooh.
advantage because you have cast thaumaturgy.
Okay. A 22
Oh.
and a 16, so 22.
All right, I am going to have these fools make some rolls. Let me pull up the right thing. Okay. I roll. Oh boy. Oh Lord, you have done something. I rolled
Uh-oh.
3 6s. I'm sorry.
I did it in real life.
I did it in real life. The people that are right around you, this woman warrior and the dude who drew the knife and the other dude who just got smacked in the face with a pole, seem very scared by this. And they are going to like kind of stand. They visibly look scared by this. The next person. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay, so the woman who is fighting with you guys, the butch-looking woman, is going to like take a step back and just like kind of put her hands up and be like, "I don't sign up for this bullshit," and she's going to attempt to flee. But that would either be Nizmat or Alhina or Moxie to make a attack if you'd like to.
I just kind of shrug my shoulders and give a thumbs up because that's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Cool. Anyone else?
I'm not. I'm gonna crack her with the staff.
Do it.
You don't mess with my friends. I'll hit you very hard. 21.
That definitely hits.
To hit. 7 bludgeoning.
All right. She face plants into the ground as you smack her, and she goes to unconsciousness. Wow,
I said to apologize.
I can't hear you, but you say it. And that is her turn. Nizmet, you are up next.
How many do we still have up?
4. But 2 of them at this point seem like they're gonna run away. The one that you are currently attacking and the one who attacked you with the sword. So the one who has Nizmat, or the one who Nizmat has, and then the Tabaxi seem like they're gonna hang out.
What has me?
What are the fools? What are the fools who's gonna run away?
At the 2 that don't look like, or at the one that looks like 1 or 2, whoever doesn't look like they're ready to run. I'm sorry.
The one that's attacking Talon or the one that's attacking Naziri?
Who's closer to me?
They're about the same distance.
Okay.
The Tabaxi's slashing at Talon. The one who's has Naziri. She is on his back and he is like trying to fight.
I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay.
And I'm just going to also punch them in the nose.
Do it.
Because why not?
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. That is a 5 plus a 6 for an 11.
Boy, does that hit his AC.
Excellent.
You hit.
5 points.
5 points. 5 points to Gryffindor. He you punch him and you hit him and you know you got a good solid hit, but he is muscular, man. Like you are not expecting this much like pectoral. And it doesn't seem to do as much as you normally do. Like to like a schleppy person, you know. He seems to be a little
punches
tough.
him and then goes, "Oh, who do you train with?"
He's a little busy, but he will get back to you. Next up is Talon.
Talon's pretty pissed at this tabaxi. She's gonna turn around and she's gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Oh boy.
And because again, she drew blood, man. Like
Yeah.
this is a bar brawl. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna pull out the claws. The rules are out the window.
Too
She's
far.
gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
But she's gonna unarmed strike because we're in a close proximity. Like whipping out the bow, A, wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
And B, you know, we're just gonna, so let's cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I don't know how that worked. Let's see if that worked. And then I'm going to, I think I want to, is she still like, is she close enough to me that I can like Sparta kick her?
Yeah, she's on a table.
Okay, well, I'm tall enough that like I can kick her like off the table maybe, or maybe not Sparta
Sure.
kick, but like I want to do like a flying, you know, just I want to kick her off the table.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do unarmed strike. That was a 14.
That hits.
And then what with my Hunter's Mark, it's an extra 1d6. I
Sounds
think,
right.
in damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we do that. So 4 plus whatever my actual, oh, I did that wrong.
4 plus.
I need 2 1d6s, so I'll just roll one in real life.
Sure.
So 4 plus, let me grab a d6. 6. So 10.
Damn. You hit her and she didn't like that. She kind of like looks you. Oh, did I hit the 0 button? Am I muted
Honey,
anywhere?
You muted yourself.
Oh no, you're muted.
I was like, did I hit the 0 button? Did I mute myself? I sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you punt her off of this table and turn your attention back to the person that has Nazira on his back. All right. Next up is Nazira.
Hello.
Just to hold
Talon's straight
on
up
to this
needed
dude.
first. Still holding on to him. I think I'm going to take my dagger to him again and
Okay.
try and get in like his obliques.
Sure.
So, yeah, let's try it. Go. There it goes. So 14 plus 6 is a 20.
Yep, that hits.
Voila. And damage is 5.
Roger Dodger. You stab him and he kind of like grits his teeth as you do this. Let me just real quick. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? No? Okay.
No.
Okay. Next up is this tabaxi. Okie dokie.
The one that just got yeeted off the table.
Yep. Cool. The warrior is going to run away. It is let's see. Alhina, you have already used your reaction, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So he is going to scuffle away, and that is their turn. Moxie, it is your turn.
Since the ground is still rumbling, I want to cast Thaumaturgy again and I can change the appearance of my eyes. So I want to make them like lit up like red.
Yeah.
And
Do it.
then I'm just gonna be up there and scream, "I am the darkness," and and try and make them think that I'm Satan or something.
Sure. Why don't you
Or
do
Batman?
Why don't you give me another intimidation check?
All right. 19.
All right. I'm gonna make a freaking, I guess, a check for this gentleman. You said 17? Boy, is he not
19.
smart. Oh, 19. Okie dokie. So as you do that, this thug, the one that has Nismet on his back, is going to like look at you, stop moving, and like kind of shimmy Nazira off, and just attempt to flee because he has the fear of the demons in him, or the devils. Beelzebub's a devil. So if anyone would like to make a if anyone would like to make a attack on him, please do that now. As a reaction, I should say. That would either be Talon or Nazira.
Got off him. I don't want to touch him. I'm done touching him.
We're just gonna like stomp at him. You're just like,
Yeah.
what?
What? Cool. And that is the end of combat. So as the kind of the dust settles, the other brawlers were who were helping you guys or fighting on your side, kind of just like give you pats on the back, and everyone's Rory comes over and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I thought I would have to get my shotgun, but really, thank you guys so much. You didn't even like break anything. I mean that bottle, but I think that's okay."
It was empty.
I'll pay for it.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Did that one apologize?
Yes. As he was running out, he definitely was, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Good.
There is still one that is passed out on the ground that is unconscious. He did not apologize.
I kind of stand in the middle of the room like, you guys, I'm not really the devil. I'm just playing tricks, get those guys to leave, okay? I don't want it to affect my career.
Yeah, that was good. That was great.
Very convincing.
That was some performance.
Mhm.
Why would you shotgun?
I had a
Why would you
giggle.
drink a beer very fast during a bar fight?
No, I have a weapon that I can use, but it's like pretty loud and like very dangerous, so I didn't want to have to use it.
Okay.
Okay. So, can I get you guys? I mean, that bottle was fine, but does anyone want a drink? On me,
Yes.
I
Yep.
Oh,
promise.
hell yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Moxie, are you going to tell more jokes?
I think I'm done for tonight.
It's a very entertaining evening, I think. Yeah, I think maybe you guys should just sit down for a bit.
Yeah, thank you.
Are the rest of the patrons just like staring at us? Anybody that didn't get involved in the fight?
I think they all just kind of go back to their stuff. They're like, yeah, like they kind of give you a little clap as you move back to your tables, like pat you on the back, like good job, those guys were assholes. But as you guys take your seat and the door next to the door, she pops your beverages next to you, and you see as you start taking your first steps, the door busts open again. And standing there is the Dragonborn from the brothel. She looks very out of breath, and she's kind of looking around like she's looking for someone, and she's upset about something.
Her name's Lean, right?
Her name is Aline. Yeah.
All right. So, does she notice me first,
No,
or do I notice her first?
You notice her first. She kind of pushed the door open. You guys are kind of behind the door in this little booth. That's why it's so like nice, because it's like quiet.
Okay.
And she's just kind of like looking around, and I think eventually she, like, after a second, the door closes and she looks around. She's like, Nazira, thank God, something's happened
What?
at the brothel. Greer, something's happened to her. I don't know.
Well, is she okay? Or
No, she kind of like stumbles on her words, and then she turns to she sees that Nismat is there and like turns to her. This is the dragonborn woman from the brothel. She's got red scales, black eyes, and sort of very black nails and spikes going down her back. She turns to Nismat and says in Draconic, like, she's catatonic. I have no idea what's going. We don't know what's going on. She just we found her like this, and we don't know how to fix her. We need healers. We don't know what to do.
Talon also speaks Draconic, so she
Oh.
like understands this.
Mm.
So she's like, "Wait, what happened before she went catatonic in Draconic?" And
I don't know. I didn't check on her. She was just in her room.
did she? Uh,
Is Matt's gonna translate
Alright,
for Nazira?
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Everyone's like,
Hello?
as I'm still asking her
Uh,
question after question after question.
Yeah.
I
So
can go
as
do cure
Talon's
wounds on her.
asking, I just bust out of my chair and I'm like, I'm fucking going to the brothel right now because something's wrong.
Yes, that's a good idea. She'll kind of like
Yes.
hustle behind you as you go. And it's 11:30, so I
Running
think
down
that's
the street.
I think that's a good place to end for this evening on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everyone in chat who has been chatting up a storm. I really appreciate it. Lantern Noir, thank you so much. Mr. O for your raid. We appreciate you. We love you. And your host. Spinny Helm, hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. And I think we're going to go through and just give everyone a little, like, promote what you're doing, tell people where they can find you. And we'll start with Savvy.
That's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internet's mostly Twitter. Check my Twitter. That's where I tweet about where I'm live. Most of the time, I'm on twitch.tv/game nights. It's game with 2 G's and nights with a K. I'm playing and running a bunch of different games. You can also find me here, obviously, Sunday nights. And Monday on twitch.tv/Colonomicons at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're playing Monster of the Week. So I stream basically every day but Wednesday. So yeah, find me on Twitter. I'm probably on the internet doing something.
Scoliosis, Sarah, aka the Hype Goblin. Gabo, where can we find you? What do you do?
Yeah, that's me. Sorry. Yeah, hi. Sorry, it really threw me that LB just called me Gabo. I don't. That just broke my head. Hi guys. I'm Sarah, your friendly neighborhood hype goblin. You can find me on. Oh gosh, I forgot I had horns. You can find me on Twitch and all the other social medias at the Hype Goblin, where I talk about TTRPGs and video games and really cute possums sometimes. Over on my Twitch channel, I raise money continuously for the trevorproject.org, and I play a variety of video games. We're getting ready to launch a a new generation game powered by the Apocalypse, going to be DM'd by Saucefire, starting on Saturdays. And on Sundays, we have a D&D homebrew campaign that's run by the wonderful and super talented Alyssa Vamp. And the rest of the week, you can find me just bouncing around the internet, hanging out with various pals on Twitch. Just go over to my Twitter if you want to see where I am when I post daily. There's a lot of possum photos. I'm sorry. That's me.
Bless your heart. Take the Michael, thank you for the follow. Moxie, our lovely bard. Tanya, where can people find you? What do you do?
Yeah, you can find me at Tanya Rolling on my little box there. The stuff I do in person is dead because of COVID right now, but I'm in an improv group called Family Secret. So eventually you can see me live in Michigan at some point. And again, Spider Facts with Billy, it's my dumb podcast. Check it out. There'll be more episodes up soon. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Perfect. Kelly, where can people find you? What do you do?
Oh, you can find me on the TikTok at Shorty Kel. You can also follow my professional business page at Kel Behind the Chair on Instagram if you are into cosmetology, because that's what I do. Um, But yeah, other than that, I don't have a life. This is besides this on Sundays. That's
Yeah.
it.
Thank you very much, Rachel. What is up? What can we find you?
Hey, that's me. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth. I inconsistently stream things. It's part of my charm, I promise. I play Dead by Daylight a lot, and I just started a new Skyrim game like a month ago, and I just like haven't done it again because like who doesn't love to watch somebody play like a sneaky archer in Skyrim for like the thousandth time? And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rachel is a mess with a Z in the middle instead of an S. And that's it.
Perfect, perfect. And I'm LB Hackemup. This is my channel. You can find me here on Tuesdays, on Fridays, and on Sundays now. I'm really excited about this game. I'm excited to see where these characters go, what they do. I'm excited to traumatize them. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I'm just waiting for that to happen. I guess until next time, have a good night and remember that we love you. You're loved. Thanks,
Are
everyone.
loved.
Hack recklessly. Bye.